Hello everybody, today we're here with another tutorial. Today is going to be on something everyone's been questioning me about in my stories on Instagram, and today it's going to be about gradient maps. So far I've done the retouching on this photo and I did the Lightroom edit. This was the Lightroom edit, and then I went in and did my retouching and also removed any scratches from the background. I smoothed out the background with frequency separation, and also did the atmospheric dodge and burn from the last tutorial. So now what I'm going to do is correct the skin tones with gradient maps. So what I'm going to do first is go down to the adjustments over here. I'm going to select gradient map. Now I'm going to reduce my opacity down to 0%, and make sure you select over here where there's the little gradient map box, and we're going to select the shadows on the left side here. We're going to click on this little box right here, and we're going to pick a shadow from the skin that we want the whole skin tone to have. We want the whole body to have this dark color. So for this photo, I'm not sure any of the skin has the skin tone shadow that I want. What I want is, I made a preset earlier from another photo, and I want the skin shadow to be like around this color, and I can't find that color really anywhere except for maybe here. So let's see, I'm just going to make one from scratch for you guys to show you how I would do it if I didn't already have a preset. So I would select like around here. See, it's a little bit darker and it doesn't have as much skin color as I would want it to be. Maybe around here. See, it's just not the way I want it. I want it to be like this. So in not such a weird photo, you'll probably be able to find the correct skin color, but this is just a very weirdly lit photo. And for the highlight, we don't want this blue tinted highlight on the skin. I want to fix it to have a normal highlight color. So that's why this is already going to work with this highlight color, which I could have selected from around this area. That would have been fine. It's just a little bit, actually I am going to use it because I like how it's a little bit darker. Preserves more color. The whiter it is, the less color is going to be in it. And you'll see in a minute why that matters. So now I'm going to bring my opacity right back up, and you're going to see it's going to look very weird right now. So we're going to switch the blending mode to color. So now that's only changing the colors in the image. We're going to bring the opacity down to 50%. So it's not too harsh. And then I'm going to invert the mask and start painting it in. I'll put my flow up. And now I can start painting in the correct skin tone that I want on her body, on her face, and in her body. Giving it a good orangey skin tone now. And zoom in for the details. Here. Do some of the hair just so it looks natural. I don't want to just cut off what the skin is, because that just would look unnatural. This area, it's going to make it less vibrant because it's more vibrant than what my preset on my gradient map is set for. So some places it's going to add color, and some places it's going to remove color. That's the beauty of the gradient map. And at the end of the day, everything's going to have an even skin color. Nothing's going to be more saturated or less saturated than another part of the skin. Let me go down here now. This part's too saturated up here, so it's going to bring it down. This part is not saturated enough, so it's going to make it more saturated. You guys can see how that just happened. little bit of blue in the shirt here that I want to fix too, but I'll probably have to use a color layer. I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to change it to color. And I'm going to just copy the color from right inside of here. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's see, let's zoom in a little bit more. And I'm going to take the color from right there, paint it in. Also, I want to put my opacity to 50% again, so it's not too intense. Fixing that blue below. Right, now I'm going to remove the glow. I'm going to remove the glue. the glue. the glue. I'm going to remove the glue from the eyes. I said it again. I'm going to remove the glue from the eyes. I'm going to take like a white from here. Paint it in there. I'm still on the color layer, by the way. This is not on the gradient map. White, white. I'll bright white here. That's blue. Now let's just make it normal. White, okay. Making the white in the eyeballs there. No more blue in the eyeballs. Alright. Perfect. So here's what we have before and after with the gradient map. Check it out. Nice and even. Paint in a little bit. Okay. Let's see. And I'm going to go and add another color layer. And I'm going to make it red and make a more red skin. Make a more red lipstick. That's too much. 50% opacity. Too red. I'm going to undo that and make it a darker red. There we go. So with this hack, you can pretty much apply it to a whole bunch of different things that you need to change the color of. Using a color layer is a very, very useful technique in Photoshop. It pretty much, you can paint anything and not remove texture. Because if you had it on normal blending mode, it would just paint right over it and remove texture, you see. Well, actually, because the opacity is not at 100. But if the opacity is at 100%, that's what happens. And if you're on a color layer, it keeps the texture. And the highlights below it as well. So now that I've painted on the color, it looks a little flat. So what I'm going to do to fix the flatness is go back into my dodging and burning, which is my curve set like this, and my dodge set like that. And I'm going to go and burn the bottom of the lip. Oh, too much. Flow 1%. And burn the bottom of the lip. And a little bit under it. Up top of the bottom lip. And the whole upper lip. And then I'm going to dodge Cupid's bow and above the lip. And this little black spot. I'm going to fix that. It's like some local dodge and burn real quick. Quick little local dodge and burn. Alright, so let's see how that looks. I think I did too much burn under the lip. So we're going to paint black. I'm going to paint black back on my mask, which will remove the mask in that area. Actually, I want it to be a little brighter there. instead. All right. A little bit brighter on the edge of the lip there. Down there. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my gradient map and paint a little bit more over here. Actually, let's use the color layer. Take a little bit from here. Oh, my flow's at 1%. That's why it's not working. There we go. Okay. How are we doing? Doing pretty good. I'm gonna paint this all that color. And then I'm just gonna reduce it a little bit. Just adding a tiny bit of orange right here, under the arm. Okay. I'm almost done here now. A couple things are still sticking out to me. I want to make a darker, more prominent line out here. Okay. More glow on here. Not too much. Okay. That needs to be blended. And boy, my computer's getting laggy right now. That's not good. Oh, I also forgot to do her hand. Okay, it's gonna fix her hand for sure. Put the flow back up. There we go. Totally fixing her hand. Check it out. Looking good, guys. I love the gradient map. It's a really useful feature. Alright. Color layer. Make that blue. For whatever reason, it's orange back there. Okay. Looking good. Let's see, what else should we do now? I'm going to flatten everything. Now. And I'm just curious, I'm going to try and use the mixer brush on these edges here. Yeah, that would look really good, but my computer's lagging like crazy right now. So I'm going to just save my photo where it is and relaunch Photoshop. Okay. Again, running out of space. Good. Okay, that's better. It's still lagging a lot. I'm going to stop the recording.